Dave Knight here, KnightCapitalManagement.com. Also, you can find me under my YouTube username. That's Trade Craze, TradeCraze. You can find my videos there as well. I wanted to open up with my blog, Knight Capital Management. You can actually get to it as it's spelled up top, KnightCapitalManagement.com, and it'll redirect to my blog. Obviously, I gave my 2 cents on Friday, and that's a picture from one of my favorite movies, Full Metal Jacket. Anyway, let's get on to trading. What I've done is I've taken the ZB market, and what we're going to do is we're actually in replay mode. I'm going to replay my trade on Thursday in the bonds. That will be June 26th. I want to show you kind of what my thinking was. Now, coming into this market at 8:20 opening, the Dow, the S&P, the E-mini Russell, the EMD, all of them were pointing down considerably in the morning. So I was looking for it to rotate somewhere in this area to open. So anyway, the bond market is opening. You'll notice it'll open at 114.01, and this right here. And so it had not taken into account what the stocks and indices and all the other was looking at this point in time. So anyway, let's just roll the tape here. All right, here's the open, 114.01. What you're going to notice over here, here's the open, 114.01. There is the current high from yesterday. Here is the average daily range that's going to come into play later on. It's going to fluctuate between, if I remember right, 27.5 and 27. Here is yesterday's low at 113.04, and there is yesterday's average daily range, which this does not come into play at all in my trading session that we're going to talk about. So let's roll the tape forward to 8:35 now. Alright, let me slow it down just a little bit. We're boogieing along a little quicker than I want to. Alright, that's better. You can actually see some of the movement happening. These are 1-tick bars. I didn't want to do tick by tick. It would take too long and I wouldn't be able to show you what I wanted to show. Alright, here is the bar open at 8:35. I actually moved into the market. By the time I was filled at 114.07. I want you to notice that the bar is going to go up here. This is what I was looking at. I moved my stop to break even at this point. Actually break even in a tick. This maybe had not been the best area to actually enter the trade, but I didn't want to mess the movement. As you can notice, the volume is picking up, and you'll see that this bar is actually going to turn up this next time, but you can see the volume is picking up right now on this next bar. So you'll see that right now. The volume itself is showing that it wants to go up. So anyway, let's go ahead and roll forward. You're going to see it move up to here. I moved my stop to here in this area. It goes, rolls down, rolls back up, comes here, and then we'll stop it at 850. So let's take a look again. Okay, 840. There it goes. There was actually a little bit more fluid movement than it just jumping around like that. This is 1 minute tick bars, so you understand. Alright. Here, whoops. Stop that. Alright, anyway, so at 850, now in the tick movement itself, what you would see is it'd be moving a little bit more fluid. I need to have 1 minute tick bars so that we can show this in a more faster format, so you can, anyway, obviously so that you can see the trade within the time allotted on YouTube. Anyway, so my trade actually came in and I was filled at 114.09 at 8:50 a.m. Eastern time. My stop was at 114.05, which is a little below the yesterday's high, or Thursday's high. My target on most of my contracts was 114.15, but I'm also thinking along the line, since we had not adjusted for the stocks being down 100, that we had a good shot to go up to the ADR. So I put this in the market. I put my bracket order in with limits. Let's move this out of the way here. I put my bracket order in with limits so that I would move most of my trades off at this level and then move off the rest at this level. And then I had my stop that I will trail behind. Right now I opened it up at 05, and you'll notice that I'll move it up as we go on through the trade. So let's roll forward just a little bit further. We're going to go to 905 now at 853. Let's stop right there. Okay, at this moment in time of the 114.15, this is at 8:56 when it was actually hit, even though we moved forward 2 more minutes after that. I moved my stop to 114.10 on this to make sure to protect myself against that would be on everything that did not fill at 15. I wanted to make sure not to make any this trade a loser, no matter, or at least make sure that it didn't go any lower, or at least not put myself in a position to lose any money, I should say. So right here at 15, from 9 is 12 ticks. That's $187.50. Let's roll forward to 905. Okay, here we are at 905, the opening of the bar. At this moment in time, what I noticed at the close of this bar, it was moved up. I did not want to leave my stop at 10, so I actually moved all my positions that I had left at 114 and 15. Now you're going to see the market come down to 16. It got real close to running the stop there, but it did not. That's the cost of trading. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Having your trading plan is what counts. So it come down here to 114 and 16, and then you're going to see not this bar, but the next bar after that will go up to target. So let's just roll forward and show you the bars. Okay, there it went down to 16, and that's as low as it got while I was trading it. The volume, we're going to take a look at volume here. I told you the volume was turning up. There it is. Let's stop. Now I want to look at the volume here. Now the volume of the trade itself was growing. You can see this line turning up. It was green at 850 bar at the end. It was green here. This is what I meant by rising volume on my blog itself. So the volume itself was rising. Here we are. I was actually made, the high of this was 26. I was at 114 and 25. I did clear out my positions. Now just so you know, if this would have not cleaned me out at 25 with the profit target that I set in the market, I would have definitely made sure I had taken at least at 15, if not moved the trailing stop up a little bit higher to take advantage of the profit. But make a long story short, it did work for me, and let me just show you what this trade per 2 contracts did. For 2 contracts, you're looking at 12 ticks equals $187.50, and we had 32 ticks on the 25 tick from 25 to 9. That's 32 ticks. A tick is $15.625, and the total of this trade for every 2 contracts is $687.50. So let me just blow this up just a little bit for you so that you can see it. Okay, hold on. Let me get it out there for you. There you go. The trade itself generated 12 ticks and $187.50, 32 ticks, 500 to go combined on every 2 contracts traded on the ZB. That was $687.50. That was a very good trade in a futures market. Now you can reach my blog here, if I can type it right. Or my Trade Craze is my username at YouTube. So let me just blow this up a little bit. Alright, well there you go. Once again, this is Dave Knight at Knight Capital Management. I want to wish you all a wonderful weekend. I will be trading extremely light, if any, coming into the 4th. This is a good time to take a nice long vacation. If you're making money in the market, don't give it back in the last part of June, the first part of July. We'll see you next week. I wish you all the best. Bye now.